Pizza time. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Check Out. Today, well, in celebration of No Way Home and the potential return of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, we are taking a look at the new release, Variant Spider from Thunder Toys. That's right, this is a new Spider-Man figure from Thunder Toys, and it's based off the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man suit, specifically the first movie suit. But enough talk, let's get to the figure. A lot of cling wrap here. Look at the box here, Variant Spider with a very nice little webs and all that. Really, really nice. And ooh, look at that. You'll see the chain. A little bit of reference to the wrestling suit, the human spider. This actually is a backdrop for you to use, which is very nice, very nice. But of course, this is for the base that comes with the Deluxe Edition. And we'll take a look at that in a little bit. Right, first things first, he comes with, as Spider-Man do, this little web shot thing right here. A lot of hands. Take a look at the hands. A closed fist. A web swing hand, I'm assuming. A set of open hands for if you want to do a little wall crawling here and there. So yeah, left hand for swinging, right hand for punching, and these other two hands are for wall crawling. 2 web shots. Very, very cool indeed. I think these hook into his hands somewhere, or probably on the wrist pegs, you know, like this. And this is the base, of course. And this is a crotch cradle, a typical crotch cradle. There you go, very nice, lovely, jubbly Thunder Toys right here. And a little bit of, let me just get this base off again. Let's take a look at the Variant Spider himself. And what a variant he is. I mean, look at this. In terms of sculpt, the suit is very much the first Spider-Man movie suit. Forgive me for that. The first Spider-Man movie suit, I mean, it has all the raised webbing, and you can tell it's the first Spider-Man movie suit because this spider is very fat in the back here, and the Spider-Man 2 suit, it's much more slimmer and sleeker. That also goes for the front spider. But everything from the Tobey Spider-Man movies is here, all the details, all the raised webbing, the sharp, angular eyes. I mean, I am in love with this figure. And the pants, and what you even see here, if we can get it zoomed in all the way, there's all this little like carbon fiber detailing, the scaling. It's a very nice nod to the original Spider-Man suit. I mean, there was a lot of work that went into designing this thing. It's really, really cool. It comes in the box with these web shooting hands, you know, a little bit of that web action. So, you know, you can do some posing with them. And yeah, very, very nice. I think this is based off the original Hot Toys Spider-Man mold, the Spider-Man 3 mold. But they've made some improvements along the way there. I mean, the fit of the suit is better done, not like baggy like the old one. And the sculpt overall is much better. There's a lot more modernization going with the Spider-Man. Yeah, very, very nice. Very, very nice. You know, like the 1/6 Spider-Man of your dreams. Unless, of course, Hot Toys releases the potential Tobey one from No Way Home. All right, now let's go into articulation. Articulation-wise, go up, down. He's on a double ball joint system. This head looks to be a separate piece, but they move as one, so I'm thinking something's been done there. Yeah, very, very nice. Up, down, left, right, swivel here, swivel there, and the webbing does follow. It's really, really cool. The suit can go up. Oh, it doesn't go up. It goes up in a very weird fashion. you have to move the arms first, and then it'll just hinge up. That's a very interesting way of making it move, because I can feel there's a ball joint or something under here. But there you go, it's a ratchet. But again, be careful. This thing's starting to pull on the suit, so you don't want to damage it. Yeah. Oh, then there's a double elbow joint here. Very, very cool. So you can get a lot of good Spidey poses going. And swivel, bicep swivel, I think. I don't know, bicep swivel. Rotation. Oh yeah, there's just a butterfly joint here. So there's no, from the looks of it and feel of it, there's no bicep swivel or any elbow joint. So it's mostly relying on this butterfly joint for motion. Interesting. And the hands, of course, have a swivel and a hinge. Very, very nice. And I pop fine off. Great, just great. Okay, there you go. All right, lovely jubbly. Take a look at the legs. So the legs move almost a full bend, which is pretty cool given the very tightness of the suit. But again, it's pulling on the fabric, so I do recommend a lot of caution before you move this. And the bend here, double knee, very, very nice. And ankle tiltage and swivel, very, very cool. Yeah, all right. All right, so that was a very big box to unbox. And yeah, this base is pretty much worth it with just the unboxing process. It is a very detailed, very well painted base. I mean, look at all this paint work. There's all this weathering, all this speckling, all this little sculpting and chipping work. It's really nice. And this base is based off the, I think from the parade scene where Mary Jane almost fell and Goblin first encountered Peter as Spider-Man. And yeah, this is really, really, really nice. I mean, just look at all this. The gargoyle down here is painted beautifully. The underneath here is a lot of brown washes, all this detail, and the grimace. It's all really nice. Like, you can use this. You can use this not just for like, you know, Spider-Man. You can use it for like Batman or Supes if you have one. And even comes with this little dynamic flight pole. Spidey on here real quick, just to sort of get, if I can get like a good pose out of this. Like, you can have him posed here, then give him a dynamic pose where he's just like this one here, then this one here, sort of like leaping off of the base. It's really, really cool. Yeah, you know, again, this base is multi-purpose. You can use it for, I think, any character that you have. But this is expressly purposely for anyone who wants to have like a Spider-Man 1 display, theme display. For what it's worth, it's really worth the price of admission for the Deluxe Edition. Or, really, really cool. The very cool, I think, Felicia Hardy, the cat lady. And they look really good together. I mean, Felicia looks pretty much like the video game Felicia. Yeah, they look good together, you know. They look real good together. Very, very nice. The Avengers Captain America 2012 version. Yeah, see here, you know, they don't look any out of place. Just I mean, if you imagine a Captain America movie made in the early to late 2000s, this would be the design they would go for. And it matches Spidey's really, really well. I mean, they really match well together. I mean, this would not look out of place if this suit was for a cat movie made in the early 2000s. Very cool. The mysterious Quentin Beck. And yeah, I can see this Spidey fighting Quentin. I mean, just look at these two. I mean, these like, they're almost like perfectly made for each other. A fun fact, actually, so it's supposed to appear in Spider-Man 4, played by Bruce Campbell. But ultimately fans fell through. But yeah, it'd be pretty nice to see. And you can now relive that moment on your shelf. Very, very nice. All right. Now, final thoughts on this figure. Yeah, I mean, really, really cool Spider-Man figure. I dig it. I really do. I mean, biases aside, Tobey Maguire is my favorite Spider-Man, but I love this figure. This is like a 1-to-1 translation of the Spider-Man 1 suit, until of course Hot Toys makes theirs, if Hot Toys makes theirs, you know. But yeah, I mean, this is really good. Spidey, the physique, the sculpture, very, very nice. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of Let's Check Out. Check out. With great power comes great responsibility.